What is up, YouTube? That's here today. I'm back playing some more Pokemon VGC Reg Wi-Fi battles, and today we're busting out a super cool team that uses dual weather. Going to be Groudon and Kyogre, and even like a fake-looking kind of third weather. Like we have the Groudon for the sun, right? We have Kyogre for the rain, and then you could have T-Tar for sand, but I didn't want to use T-Tar because it does clash too hard. You can't use three weathers, so I wanted to use Iron Thorns for that big rock type. I think rock typing is very, very underrated in Reg I. We're going to be rocking a loaded dice, full speed, full attack Iron Thorns. Very, very cool. One of my favorite sets. This is one of my favorite Paradox Pokemon. Love this thing. Iron Thorns deserves more usage in Reg I. We're also going to be pairing it with a super cool Lilligant set. This Lilligant set can work really good with Groudon or with Kyogre. You can go for the Sleep Powders, the After Use, the Close Combats, but you can also go for Rain Dance. Like if I were to lead Lilligant and Kyogre into like a Miraidon or an opposing Groudon or something that's setting a weather, like a sunny day or something like that, I can just utilize their sun to activate my Chlorophyll to give me a +2 speed boost, and then just Rain Dance over it, take away all their boosts, and then let Kyogre sweep. Really, really cool set. I think Lilligant with either of my Primals, or we call them Primals, right? Because back in the day, this core used to be called the Dual Primals with Primal Groudon and Kyogre. But with either one of my Restricteds, Lilligant is a great partner for them. We have a little bit of Talonflame here because I don't want to just get Fake Out on the first turn. I want to be able to upper hand that if possible. Feint's good because this team uses a lot of AoE with things like Water Spout, Origin Pulse, Precipice Blades, and stuff like that. I think Talonflame's very, very good. Double dip in that flying with the sharp beak. Tons of damage. Love this thing. This Grimmsnarl set is very unique. It automatically beats things like Shadow Rider Zenta. Like, if you're going Shadow Rider Zenta with, like, balance cores with, like, Incineroar and all those other things, I imprison your body press. I Sucker Punch KO your Shadow Riders, and then I can bulk up to get even more defense and attack to make my Sucker Punches and my body presses better. This Grimmsnarl set, I've never seen anyone do this. I don't know why people don't do this, but I think this is one of the most creative sets I've seen in a while. I hope we get this off today. That'd be really, really cool. Like, our EV spread on this Grim set's actually really, really good too. It's full HP, and we have enough HP to OHKO a Shadow Rider if we get intimidated on turn 1. So if they would, like, Incin Shadow Rider and we soak that Intimidate, this Sucker Punch would still OHKO a Shadow Rider if it's, like, a Life Orb Shadow Rider that doesn't have Sash. Very, very cool set. I think this is really, really nice, and hopefully get some big wins with it. That being said, before we get into the games, I just want to remind everyone, we are trying to get to 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. If you have it in your heart to drop a sub, you want to see some really cool tech with things like Iron Thorns, this really unique Grimmsnarl with safety goggles as well. That's its item. That's so rad. Think about dropping a sub. We're trying to get to 50K. We get about 8 to 10 subs a day. I just want to say again, thank you so much to everyone that's actually dropping those new subs. Happy to have you along for the ride. We're going to be streaming a bunch of games on Twitch later this week too, so think about checking that out. Link in the description. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into these games. Wish me luck. Here we go. Alright, going up against Groudon, Ogerpon. We see Smeargle there as well, and Grimm. It's funny, we have like a lot of the same tools, like Groudon and Grimm, but our teams are like completely different. Our Grimmsnarl can't really come to the matchup because it's basically there to tech versus like Shadow Rider Zenta, which we're not really seeing. So that being said, what do I really want to do to win this one? I love Lilligant here. I think Lilligant's very good. Close Combat's good into Ogerpon. Sleep Powder's good into pretty much everything else. I vibe with Lilligant. I think Lilligant and Groudon are solid here. I think Lilligant, Kyogre even work here because you can utilize the Rain Dance from the Lilligant to just like flip it and get the... I actually really like that. Let's try that. Because like I really like that we're rocking this Lilligant with the Chlorophyll like Rain Dance. I think that's so good into Sun teams. It's better into Miraidon than it is into Groudon, but like I like it. I'm still going to bring my Groudon. And I'm going to bring Thorns. What if I just led with Iron Thorns? That would outvalue the heck out of Smeargle turn 1. What if I did that? What's the fault in that? If I actually just saved those techs and went like that off the rip. What do you do if I lead like that? If Sun goes up, like that's fine. Kyogre's just gonna, it can just Ice Beam or do something weird. I kind of want to lead Lilligant and Thorns, but that's too deep. Lilligant and Thorns is too deep. This is fine. I'm leading Kyogre Thorns. I'm going to be respectful of Smeargle. And Thorns is just a really good mon into, like, Lunala. Thorns is good into, like, Raging Bolt. But yeah, this Lilligant set is the thing I really like. I like that we have Rain Dance, so I can lead Kyogre Lilligant into those aggressive Sun teams. So Grimm and Bolt. Cool. I wonder how much I care about this board. Like, what are you clicking? Screen. Which one? Light screen? If I were to double into your Bolt, I think I get it. Like, if I were to do those two moves, I think I get it. I think I will actually Rock Blast and Stab. I just gotta not miss, right? 90 accuracy, easier said than done, right? Let's do this. I like the Spout here. One might say it might be a better idea also to go after the Grim here to make sure they can only get one screen, but we'll see what happens. I think you have to Terrastallize the Ogre here. I don't even think they're Thunderclapping. I think they're Thunderbolting. So, yeah, I think this is a fair play. I would, if I was in their situation, just go for like a Draco. Thunderclap, not going to do it. Not going to do it. And he's Orbed, so he should go down this turn. Reflect, yeah, he's definitely going to go down this turn. He's going to take way too much damage from the Spout. It's going to do like 60% to the, oh, he hit 2. Nice. And another thing is, I think you should be light screening here too, because you want your Grim to actually live the big move, so you can then go for something like dual screens. But let's see if the Grim actually lives this. They might. This is Mystic Water, I think, just barely. That's fine though. I think I'm okay with that. What do I want to do with Thorns here? They're going to get a light screen up. Yeah, this is fine. I think I'm just going to Water Spout and hard pivot in my Lilligant, because you're going to bring in your Groudon, and then I'm just going to go Rain Dance Spout over, and it's going to be so clutch. I want to see if you Thunder Wave my Ogre. I think you might just put up the light screen, which is a good play. Protect. Works for me. Let's see if they light screen or Thunder Wave. Light screen. Cool. I'm actually happy to see that, in my opinion. So they have Groudon in the back. They probably have Lunala in the back. So Lilligant is a really, really good mon to get up here. If they go Groudon, I'm definitely just going to slap them in the face with a Rain Dance. If they go Lunala, I might sleep out of the Lunala. But Lilligant and Kyogre actually have like a ton of synergy, so it's great. This is just really, really good for me. And remember that Raging Bolt is also Orb, so I actually don't really need to ever hit it anymore. If it ever uses any other move, it's going to get KO'd. But they do have dual screens. Like, if Groudon goes like... I think Groudon might be, if it's like AV, it might be able to eat this Spout. If they weave in like another, you know, Life Orb boosted Thunderclap, it's definitely an option. I wonder if they're going to bring out like Groudon and then like Thunderclap my Lilligant. Definitely an option for them. And let's see. I would hate for them to bring out Groudon and then like I Rain Dance and then like I get like massively Heat Crash. Maybe I should be Origin Pulsing here. Because I am a Grass type right now. No, I like my play. I made my bed. My Ogre has some speed. Actually, I'm going to Origin Pulse. Because, like, I only have 28 points. That Groudon's faster than me. I'll put some respect on your name. Origin Pulse. Rain Dance. Lilligant. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Here's a Terra. I think they're going Fire. And I think because of the Rain Dance, our Ogre's going to be able to soak this pretty well. You want to go Water? That's fine too. Fire. There it is. So I'm making the right play. Origin Pulse is correct. Let me know, though. Would you guys have won Origin Pulse or Spout there? From a 28 speed Ogre, it's really hard to say. So this is Chlorophyll boosted, right? So they're actually attacking with this Bolt here. I just gotta hit. Just gotta hit. Oh my gosh, dude. I hate my life. And I was faster. And I missed on the Groudon. I hate everything about Pokemon today. Oh my gosh. How unlucky is that? I sent him... I tricked him, bro. I sent him to the blender. I tricked him up. And of course they hit the Kyogre, but like we do have rain, so we're fine. I should have definitely spouted though. That's so frustrating. That miss is so sad. Here's Ogerpon. That's such a good mon here because now they outspeed the Kyogre. The cool thing that we have going for us though is I'm gonna Origin Pulse again, and I'm gonna after you. You can't like if you follow me, I outspeed, and if you want to just hit the Ogre like. Yeah, you get it. You can't hit the Ogre and follow me. So let's try this. Oh, that's so frustrating that I missed that Origin Pulse. Of course I do, right? But it's okay. I just got to hit one more. And then Iron Thorns should massively check. It shouldn't massively check, but like I think Iron Thorns with After You combination should be able to check Ogerpon with Rock Blast as long as I hit, right? Origin Pulse? Oh my gosh, did I just miss again? Who'd I miss on? Bro, I actually can't play the game if I just keep missing. I don't know if they understand that. I cannot keep playing the game if I just keep missing. What is my life? I just double missed Origin Pulse on Groudon. Like, Kyogre, you're so blind. All right. What is the play here? I have Iron Thorns and my Groudon. You have to send out the Iron Thorns. You actually want them to hit Iron Thorns. Like if they're gonna go like Ivy Cudgel, you want them to hit Iron Thorns. So I like this. And then like my Groudon should 1v1 their Groudon if I get their Ogerpon off the board. So I'm gonna go for the third Origin Pulse. And do I miss Rock Blast too? Like holy moly. This is so dumb. I can't hit a move to save my life, bro. Let's see if they Spiky Shield. Ivy Cudgel, they're hitting the Ogre, right? So we're still trying to get the Ogerpon off the board. It doesn't matter if you P-Blades and connect 4 times super effective in my Iron Thorns. If I can take out your Ogerpon, because then you wouldn't be able to use a grass attack on my Groudon, and then my Groudon should 1v1 your Groudon. Let's go. Now you can just also miss P-Blades because I double missed Origin Pulse. It's definitely an option. You might be thinking like, why didn't you just protect? I don't think that would have been the right play. If you protect the Ogre there and they take the Ogerpon, I have to then bring out my Groudon, and that opens up a situation where they actually just nuke the Iron Thorns with like a crit Woodhammer or something stupid, and we can't have that happen. I like this line because it guarantees me a 1v1 where I feel like I have the out. But we're trying our best here. We're doing the best with what we have. Double miss P-Blades. I guess they have screens up though too, but that screen might be going away relatively soon. I have lefties on my Groudon. I don't know if they have lefties on their Groudon, but like I should be able to double tap it with P-Blades. It's all a matter of if or not I'm faster than them. And since my Kyogre was faster, my Groudon... Actually, do we ever actually know if Kyogre was faster? No, after you happened. No, Kyogre was faster. Yeah, Kyogre, there was one turn where Kyogre was faster. So since Kyogre is faster, Groudon's faster since our spread is 76. So Groudon versus Groudon. Place your bets. There is, how many turns on Reflect? 3. So, like, I could protect here. Protect, attack. Protect, attack. That shouldn't really matter. So I'll just go for the... I could also just bulk up here. I think I do just bulk up. But if they SD me on a bulk up, I would, like, lose. I think. I think that's a loss. Such a hard situation to be in, right? I'll bulk up. See what they do. SD? Like, we know we're faster, so we're gonna get 1 hit guaranteed. You crash, that's fine, we win. We should win. Like, bulk up is the truth here. Groudon's pretty heavy. Yeah, that's lefty's damage. Cool. Yeah, you get tilted when you like double miss your O-pulses into like guaranteed lethal, right? You get a little tilted. Alright, now we're gonna start attacking. Because now like they realize that if they did have a Swords Dance, this is where to use it. Like, you just have to hope I miss all my moves for the foreseeable future. We don't OHKO with P-Blades here, I don't think, because they still have their Reflect, but I think we have good options into what they're doing here. So Survey says P-Blades actually hits crazy. That does KO. Wow. Can I get a crit? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. Karma. That's karma right there. You owed me. Double miss P-Blades, crit the Groudon. He's like, I'm so lucky, I only lost because I got crit. It's like, no, you only lost because like I pinned you like 8 times and I just had to hit you once, bro. I just had to hit you 1 time. No king rules forever. All right, Groudon Kyogre mirror match. What is this? Groudon Kyogre mirror match. Dude, I'm actually excited for this. Their team's really cool. We also have Grim. They have Scrafty. Their team is actually cooler than mine. Let's be real and call it what it is. Their team is cooler than mine. But my Lilligant is like so good into their team. As long as we're not just taking an auto loss to Sinistcha, I think Lilligant is very good. You can Sleep Powder anything. You have the potential to Rain Dance or do whatever. I really, really like Lilligant here. I'm trying to think though. Lilligant's a good like middle game mon. I think they are going to open up with the Grim. So I do think that something like Talonflame Kyogre is very good. Talonflame Kyogre seems good on paper because you can Tailwind if you need it, but maybe a mid-game Talonflame. What if I just led Groudon Kyogre? What do you actually do? This is going to set the Rain, which is like, that's fine, like easy peasy. And then like come up with these 2 in the back. That seems like really clutch, right? I'm down. So like we got dual primals. That's what this team used to be called back in the day. And it was so weird using like Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre back in like VGC 2016 and 2019. Because like the effect of their primal weathers turned off. You couldn't even click a fire move. It wasn't like it would do less damage. You could not click it. So having a situation in which like auto hard checked each other, it made positioning them very hard. It made their speedsters have to be very deliberate. And so the way this one works is Groudon's faster here, but I want to see who's Kyogre. It doesn't say who's Kyogre, right? Anyways, that means, like, what are you going to do here? I'm actually, like, really curious what you think you do here. Yeah, let's try it. My Groudon also has Water Terra, so, like, I'm going to try and stick a Spout, and then next turn I'm just going to flip on a Water Terra and P-Blades out. They're going to get some screens up. I wonder if they go Reflect or Light Screen first. Fake out. Wow, what a greedy Gus. Are you just spouting me, bro? That is very unfortunate. Origin, you can miss that, because I've missed every Origin Pulse today, too. You're allowed to miss that move. Never lucky. Okay, I'm going to Origin Pulse back. Alright. So we are faster than them. It showed that when we flinch, we're faster. You could Thunder Wave my Ogre, I guess, but, like, this is fine. You can screen, you can, I think Reflect is a good play, but, like, on the same time, you have to be respectful of Thunder. So, like, if you had a Grass Terra here, you could definitely click that. It would block the Thunder, it'd block P-Blade's damage, you can even a Thunder Wave and not have to Reflect. Like, I think that would be a solid play from them. But at the same time, like, I like this. And then next turn, I can, like, protect my Groudon to scout for Thunder, weave in an Ice Beam if they go Grass Terra. Like, I think we have a lot of outs here. Light Screen, okay. So this Reflect about to cook. Sorry, no Reflect out. P-Blade's about to cook. P-Blade's double hit, nice. Big damage, full attack Groudon. Great damage, really weakens a potential Spout. Origin Pulse, double hit, nice, takes out Grim potentially. Perfect, love that. Love that. You can O-Pulse here. No one's saying that you can't. You're absolutely allowed to O-Pulse here. Yep, we eat these. For breakfast. So we're going to lose our Kyogre next turn, probably. Protect with our Groudon, get our lefties ticks, and then just come in with, like, Lilligant. Or Talonflame, probably, and try and close out. Really, really like that for us. I almost want to just pivot out my Groudon, though. Because, like, I know our Ogre pins theirs a little bit. Let's see what they send out. They have a lot of good options here for regaining tempo. They have their Groudon, and, like, I have Lilligant. Like, I feel like we have so many good options here. Okay. That's definitely a choice that they made. Should I double into that? I do think that I should. Like, I know it's weak, but, like, Sinistcha has no value, no weight to it. And I think that, like, Protect Ogre TR would be how we lose. Because, like, I don't really care if they want to, like, Matcha Gotcha me. But, like, I do need to respect TR. Their team is a little bit more aggressive than mine in that situation. I think we should get the KO here. It's right out of Citrus Range too, really, really good. Ice Beam pins it. Like, what are you going to do? O-Pulse? Like, if we just... Oh, why are you alive? Oh, it's a light screen up. Freeze it. And there is Citrus. So they're going to get their TR up. Very unfortunate. I tried my best to nuke it. Didn't work. They didn't even protect the Kyogre. They do have the Thunder. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is actually not terrible if they don't Trick Room. Like, I don't care if I get Matcha Gotcha here. We have great Mons in the back. We have Lilligant and Talonflame, which are good into all their Mons they have left. No Trick Room. Never work. Okay. Our outs here are hard to find, but not unwinnable. You can pin the Kyogre here with a Brave Bird. And then you're going to Matcha Gotcha. Kyogre might eat it. Alright. And then the last mon Groudon Lilligant might be able to OHKO. Like, or sorry, not OHKO, but trade correctly with, like, soak the damage Sleep Powder into, like, close combat, get a 3-turn sleep, third close combat finishes. That's the idea here. I would like it if you missed a Matcha Gotcha into my Kyogre. But we'll see. I wonder if they protect Kyogre here. I think that's a misplay. I think you should just full send your damage. I think you should just try and Thunder my Kyogre, which, like, I'm giving it to you right now. If you Thunder my Talonflame, you Thunder my Talonflame, and then my Kyogre gets to do its thing. So let's see if you even live, right? That's the thing. Nice, it goes down. No chance. Perfect. So Matcha Gotcha is what's on your bingo card here. Perfect. Ah, it sucks we get hit, but, like, let's see if Ogre even gets KO'd here. 10 HP, cool, but you do get to live. That is definitely acceptable. So I get a chance to freeze here, because I don't think the Ice Beam KOs. I guess I get a chance to crit here, too. And then Talonflame is still alive. For Groudon. Freeze it? No. Alright, so Groudon's going to come in here. And I have a Lilligant. Just trying to think, like, if you have, like, Thunder Punch, you have Thunder Punch. I don't really care about that. we have to just let that happen. If you have Thunder Punch, you have Thunder Punch. Or like Stone Edge or something like that. That'd be a really, really solid option, but you know, we're just playing to our outs. At this point, you try and protect the Ogre to elongate the time we're wasting on the TR. Let's see it. I think it's a fine play to protect the Ogre here. I don't think we're losing anything. Because, like, if we lose both our monsters turn, Lilligant would just lose. You have to, like, do something to kind of waste their time just a little bit. Like, you're still trying to force Matcha Gotcha here by doing this. Live do. Cool. I think that they have a move that checks the Talonflame here. But let's see. Talonflame couldn't have protected either. Heat Crash. Oh, they tried to check the Ogre. Yep. Love that. See, they misplayed into that one, and, like, we found that misplay by just playing standard, making them click all the right buttons. Now that that thing's gone, we should be able to win with Lilligant. Like, honestly, I think that Lilligant does win here. I really think we can even just pivot out Kyogre for Lilligant and then bring back in, because, like, let's see, 2 turns on TR, bring in Lilligant. If we do lose our... Yeah, we'd always be able to just protect. A Kyogre should outspeed this Groudon in every single situation, so I'm going to pivot in the Lilligant here. Just start going for some Brave Bird damage. And then bring out the Kyogre, drop a Protect, hit the O-Pulse, win the game. Because Groudons usually also fire Terra. And that's why they were checking the Ogre, because they didn't want this like pin to happen here. Heat Crash is fine. Yep. Free Brave Bird damage is good. They have to hit the Lilligant next turn, otherwise, you know, they're going to be really sad. And then I'll be able to, even if they were fast, I'll be able to Tailwind O-Pulse over here. I just got to hit the O-Pulse and then I win. So we're going to be respectful. Force them to hit both. That Talonflame not going down was like really good because it stopped them from just sweeping us with P-Blades, right? Heat Crash, Talonflame, not going to do it. See, you're not. Yeah, now you're disrespecting the Lilligant, and this is the last turn of TR, and now I'll be able to like after you something. But let me think. Yeah, they're slower than Lilligant right there because like they just 1 second. So I could probably even click like. I would like to click Close Combat Ice Beam, but if they went Fire Terra, we might lose that. What's a higher % chance, like, that we don't get that KO? I think that we actually just win with that. I think that... No, I'll make the standard play. This is the standard play. If I lose because of this, it's not because I didn't try, right? I think that Groudon has some speed in it. Our Groudon has 28 points. This is fine. Here's a Terra. There's the fire. So, like, the whole close combat plus Ice Beam might not have KO'd. There is still a light screen up. He's Grass Terra. Okay, I guess we do lose. That is not the Terra that I was expecting. I guess Ice Beam would have won the game. They got to miss a P-Blades here. Grass Terra is not what I was expecting in that situation. And I guess I could have protected Ogre to Scout. I did hit my Opals, though. Oh, I did get the KO. Is that a crit? Are we gaming? No, that just KOs. It works for me. Single target, Mystic Water, Rain boosted. Like, that Groudon had no bulk. So, I'll take it. We take the wins. We set up the pins. Like, we came back. Like, we're gaming out here. We're gaming. We won the dual Primal mirror match. We came out on top. All right, Miraidon Ice Rider. Sounds like a job for Talonflame Groudon. Like, it really just does. Like, what do you do? If you're trick-rooming me, I have Groudon, right? If you want to do something else, I don't know if that's going to work. Talonflame Groudon works good against things that aren't Kali-I. I think you bring that. Are we Thorns in? Thorns is actually super clutch here. Hold on, I'm like looking at this. Thorns is good against Volk. Thorns is good against Farigiraf. Thorns is good against Kali-I. Like, whoa. Thorns game. Let's go. Full send that Thorns. Here we go. Big Thorns. It's funny, we're featuring like Groudon and Kyogre, right? That's the 2 mons that like we're really trying to feature. But like Iron Thorns is just a really, really cool mon. You don't even need a complex EV spread. Like this could even be better. We could probably even have cut this into like a 244-4-4 here. And I didn't because I made this set like the first day the game came out because it's one of my favorite restricteds. There is Kali-I. So they're opening up full aggro with the Kali-I. They're going to go big TR here. How much do I care about big TR? Are you going to Rage Powder? No. You know what? I'm going to do this. don't know if they'll Terra. If they Terra, they Terra. But I think this is our line. It takes a lot of balls to like see this, to see my team and we like redirection TR into it and not utilize your Miraidon. Because like we were just talking about, if I would like Thorns Kyogre, I just would have like rock blasted the Falk and just spouted and like won the game. Hey, it's fine. Like Lilligant would have just won the game here. You could just sleep powder the Cali, they'd have to pivot in the Miraidon, and if they're Trick Rooming while pivoting in the Miraidon, they're probably not going to have the resources to like outvalue you. That being said, if you're not terastallizing, or terastallizing incorrectly, you're about to be big dead. Let's go. They're probably thinking we're going after Volk, and I'm not. I'm going to try and do like 45% to this Cali. Yeah, see, like you never take that bait. You nuke this Cali. You put some respect on them. I think we actually get the KO here. Big damage. Big. That's a crit. That's too much damage. Goodbye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. Peace. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. No TR. And so you have a Miraidon and hands in the back, most likely. You're going to bring out the Miraidon here. That's okay. That is a-okay. I think I just pivoted in my Iron Thorns. Dang, that was busted, dude. So I didn't need to Terra because I crit, but if I didn't crit, I would have needed that. So you're gonna Volt Switch my Talonflame here. There's no reason for me to just give it to you. You can Volt Switch an Iron Thorns and probably get the KO. That's fine. This is good here. If you would like to hit my Groudon, go nuts. Like, if you're going to Draco my Groudon, I'm just going to let that happen. The Protect Tailwind play would be so obvious here. Maybe I should have just let that happen. But let's see. If you Draco my Groudon, I also don't know if you KO, but at the same time, like, Thorns is just able to set up then. You're going to go Fairy Terra here, right? So now Kyogre hits if I can ever get Speed Control. So, like, a Spout will OHKO if I can get a Tailwind up. Which I'm going to try and do that on the off turns that you have Thorns out. Or Iron Thorns. Oh, D-Wing. Cool. That's a good play. That's actually a really good play. Oof. Thorns is going to get Ripperonied. Damage, though. We outspeed their Volk. Wow. This is actually a really hard play to see here. I think I have to Opals. Because Talonflame would get KO'd by Dazzle from here, and they should outspeed. Even though my Talonflame is full speed, I think that they outspeed Talonflame. Talonflame's at 126. No, they don't outspeed, bro. They don't outspeed. No, I can KO with Brave Bird. You don't outspeed. Alright. Yeah, you don't outspeed. You're modest. Let's see it. Not letting you do that. Yes! Oh! Made that call right there. You can take out this Talonflame if you want it. But that's what we like to see. And now Kyogre can just spout to win out. Perfect. And you're going to lose way too many resources here. You're going to have to like pivot out your Miraidon 4 hands, protect your Volk, and then eat the spout, and then I just protect. And we're going to double into the Miraidon slot here. So good. I think I should have let that. I should have just Tailwind in their face when they sent it out. Like, I should have just realized, like, Miraidons are always modest. Like, they don't outspeed Talonflame. Alright, we should get the KO here with Spout. The right play here is to just do an extra little bit of chip. We know that it's... Yeah, I'm just going to Rock Blast it. Because I don't want to Wild Charge Recoil myself. Cool. Should be good to go here. Should be able to win. You're going to protect Bulk and swap that Miraidon out for, I think, Iron Hands. And I don't think Iron Hands really wants to swap in on this. Like, you will live, but the next turn I just double protect, and then I just win out. Because that Bulk shouldn't have Quiver, and even if it does, I think we still win out. But it's hard to say. Like, it's still get a little dicey. Yep, there it is. I'd love to just KO your Iron Hands this turn. That'd be great. This Rock Blast is not very effective, obviously, but, like, we do have the Cork Drive boost. Plus this fat, like, big Water Spout. Big Protect Bulk, just like we said. Yep, that had to happen. Now you have a Fake Out pin. And I miss my Rock Blast. Of course I do. That's so unfortunate. I think they would have went down on that Hands. Alright, so right now Hands has to Fake Out my Kyogre. So I actually think the right play here is to Rock Blast the Bulk. Because we outspeed and this has no Quiver. Like, you have to Fake Out. You're expecting Double Protect? I don't need to do it. I can take that damage in Kyogre and still finish off the Miraidon. Rage Powder? Yep, that's fine. We need to be able to win this game before our Trick Room ends. I think that's the really important thing here. Nice. Rock Blast busted when it hits. Would we have KO'd the Hands? I think we would have had to have crit to KO the Hands. Yep. And then you're going to bring the Miraidon back out. And Spout plus... I'm going to Wild Charge it this turn. We'll get any KOs I need. Turns on Tailwind is 1. See, perfect. Had to go just like that. If I double protected there, I would have lost the game. I don't think the I think the Miraidon's choiced, right? We definitely think it's choiced, but let's see. Nice. Single target Spout now. GG's. Wins up. Oh man, that was a rough one. But like, good team. We conditioned them the way that we want. We had a bad lead and we still won out. Like this, Iron Thorns is a good closer, man. Iron Thorns is a good mom. People sleep on your boy, but like Iron Thorns is really, really good. And Water Spout closes us out. Solid. I bet this guy can't believe he lost to like a ragtag group of like Kyogre Iron Thorn stuff. Hey, we take those wins all the way to the bank. You know, got to make them play a little bit safer. In that situation, they really should have just foddered the bulk. Turn 1, they should have went Rage Powder, TR. That would have stopped Taunt, Talonflame. That would have stopped that double up. You would have lost your Vulk in the first turn and then just brought out Hands with a fresh TR and just full sent me in. That would have been the right play. They didn't do it. We take those wins all the way to the bank. There are a lot of Groudons on ladder today. I don't know what it is. People are just kind of bored of like playing standard. They're like, I'm just going to be Groudon now. I wish we would have actually gotten a chance to fight against like a Shadow Rider Zenta and utilize this Grim set. It's so cool, but maybe in another video. That being said, Lilligant Kyogre does work. It works very well, actually. I'm worried about TR. If I am worried about TR, Grim actually does work against Kali, because like we do good damage here with Sucker. We do really good damage with Sucker. We go like bulk up Sucker. Oh, that's so raw. No, I think that these two are fine. Because we go Sleep Powder, Clef, Spout into like Sleep Powder. And then they'd have to be Grass Terra Kali to stop that. So I like those options. And if they are some sort of weird Grass Terra or something, like Talonflame would come in hot and just pin. So we have like priority options to repin things. I like that. And I think having like a secondary Tailwind setter or like a Tailwind setter for myself in the back and Talonflame is actually very good. So Lilligant, it's so weird that like Lilligant and Kyogre have such good synergy together. But I've had this sort of tech in my, you know, in my back pocket for a little bit. Like the Chlorophyll Rain Dance users, I think they're so good for giving Kyogre like the matchup that it wants. Like that's not a board you normally see, and I think it makes really good sense on paper. Like you cut the damage of fire attacks that Lilligant wouldn't want to fight with the Kyogre. It gives the synergy. It lets Lilligant get that like +2 speed boost in the sun, and then reapply the Rain Dance. It's just very, very good. I think in this situation, like I said, I think you just go straight up into the Sleep Powder there. You force that, and we just rip like a fat Spout here. Again, if they go Grass Terra Kali, like there is no real check here. They take a lot of damage, right? That is definitely a choice. What are you doing here? Double Protect. They're scouting for Sleep Powder. Okay. Fair. I wonder if I could just KO their Kali with a Mystic Water Spout. Do we KO? Does that KO? Like, does full health Spout just KO? Like, could I Rain Dance over this and just pop it? No, because like Friend Guard would let it live, and if they pivoted in Groudon, they'd lose their Groudon that turn. Now, I like the Sleep Powder play into the Kali. I think it's the right one. Yeah, pivoting your Groudon. Next turn I'll Rain Dance. I don't really lose anything for this. If you want to TR, like, you have to risk getting Sleep Powdered. You have to have Grass Terra Kali, which is, I think, is such a call. Yeah, let's see it. What you got? Here's a Terra. You can go Water Terra. Maybe Grass Terra Clef. Follow me. That would have definitely been an option. Dragon. It's fair. So they want the resist. Grass Terra Clef Follow Me would have been kind of clutch though there, right? That would have been really bad. It's fine. There's the Follow Me here. So the cool thing about this play that I really like is I put the Clef to sleep. Now you can't follow me. And if you Trick Room here, I have Sash. So I still get to stick what I want. And then now you can actually just Ice Beam things, right? Big Spout. Clef just got O-Code from that. That's raw. That's crazy. I'm actually super happy that thing's gone because now, like, there's no Friend Guard or anything like that. Leech Seed. That works. Yeah, I'm not afraid of that thing, like, at all, actually. Yeah, lefties that. I think that's fine. I don't particularly care about that. I also have a Grass Terra, so, like, I can just pivot up my Kyogre, bring it back in, and just, when I want to, I can just go flip on a Grass Terra, you know? So that's fine. I want to see if Groudon comes in here. Groudon can no longer Terra here. So if you bring in Groudon, I'm actually going to... I think you still Sleep Powder the Kali. Because, like, I can't let you go Trick Room. I cannot let that happen. Just keep it honest. Soak my Ligant Sash, then next turn Sleep Powder the Groudon. And that's the idea. Maybe they have, like, a fake... Maybe Grim Fake Out here would be, like, their option. Their outplay here. I don't want to see that. Walking Wake. Not good enough. You outspeed me, but not if I do this. Yeah, I want this. What sucks about this play is if I miss this Leech Seed, I like lose the game. Because like you are clicking Lance this turn. You might be clicking Protect, which is also a good play. Photosynthesis activates on Bolt, or on Walking Wake. They had a speed boost, but we get a +2 speed boost, so we are still faster. Yes, that's what we needed. We needed that. Needed that. And then I don't care what happens to the Lilligant here. DP on the Kyogre slot. God, I don't care. I care. That's a lot of damage. That's Spexed. Specs Wake. Okay. So we need like a 2 or 3 turn sleep into the Kali. That's just how this is going to go down. We need a 2 or 3 turn sleep. Has to happen. Yep. We need like a 3 turn sleep, but not even a 2. Like this is a 2. We need a 3 turn sleep. We need also all our sleep powders to hit, which is awesome. Okay. Let's see, can we hit our P-Blades? Watch, we're gonna hit all our sleeps and stuff like that, but miss all our P-Blades, right? Oh, no, that's so bad. Doesn't matter who we miss on, we need to hit both those. That does not do enough damage at all. They're gonna get a Trick Room up. I can't stop it. Okay. That's a 2 turn sleep. What would be... My only out here is... The only out I have here is a 3 turn sleep. I pivot in Ogre. Their Walking Wake gets put to sleep for another turn. We have to do this, and we're going to Ice Beam that Kali. That's like the only out that we even possibly have. And we had to hit that P-Blades last turn. That was so important. Because right now, Walking Wake just pins both our mons. And so we have to get a 3 turn sleep on both of them. And just because we missed that P-Blades on Wake, we had to get a 3 turn sleep on both. But let's see how this works. Never lucky. He's protecting here, though. Oh, Wake woke up. Wake was a 1 turn sleep. That's just GG. That's just game. I don't think there's a way we get out of this one. Yeah. 1 turn sleep on Wake is just GG. 3 turn sleep on Kali's nice, though. Alright. So that means it was a sleep the first turn, sleep the second turn, this is a 3rd turn sleep. So, like, the problem is Kyogre's going to get KO'd by the Walking Wake here. Right? We just got to hope that it's a low roll. Our best shot. Yeah. Maybe the Kyogre lives at like 3. Wake up and protect. That's fine. I mean, that sucks, but it's fine. I mean, I'm not getting Trick Room Dawn. That's like all we need. Because I can always send out Lilligant and have value. That's not the right play. I don't think that's right. I mean, you get that off the board, you get to keep your Wake, but now I just bring a Talonflame, right? And I just go like Brave Bird, Ice Beam. And that's good for me. I think Ice Beam's our best shot too. So that's probably, yeah, that's our best shot. Ice Beam's our best shot, right? They still have Groudon too. So we gotta watch out for that. But I think like the fact that we have Lilligant is the good play. I mean, this has to KO, right? That's the thing. Like, that has to KO. Should we just double Kali I? No. Trying to think if there's ever... No, I will save my Terra, my Kyogre for the Groudon. I don't need a double dip flying here. It'd be raw if they pivoted out Wake for Groudon, though. It would. It'd be super raw. Because I could just double dip Kali that turn. Do we think Ice Beam KOs Kali I from here? It's hard to say, right? Full special attack, Modest Ogre. Super effective Ice Beam. Nice, everyone's keeping everyone honest here. Down. That's a mon that should have went down to that P-Blades earlier. And it's up to Kyogre here. Survey says, the little whale that could. Whale, 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 Ice Beam time. Oh my gosh, that's so unlucky. No freeze. Lance is great here for us, though. They didn't TR. Talonflame lives, and that's within feint range. So that's... Oh, it's not. There's a lefties involved. Ugh. I mean, we could just Tailwind over our Groudon, though, unless they're Scarfed. There's Groudon. I mean, I could just Brave Bird that thing, honestly. Alright, what do... Okay, hear me out here. Protect. And just full send it. You just Brave Bird here. And if they go Protect and do that, then I just bring out my... I then just bring out my Lilligant and then Rain Dance over Opulse, have to double hit, but then I win. Love that for us. As long as it's not Scarf Groudon, I think this is fine. Just gotta hit my Opulses. Great Protect. And if you don't hit something like the Talonflame here, like, that's... We play accordingly, I guess, but I think you hit Talonflame here. You're like, ha! Look at me, I blocked it. P-Blades, okay. I mean, and I just would full send this again. I think I can actually just pivot in my Lilligant here. And I'll let Kyogre repin its speed tiers by itself. Yeah, I don't need to double dip flying for that. And if you KO the Talonflame here, it's the same board state where I come out with Kyogre and Lilligant, but now I don't even need to click Rain Dance. I can actually just click like something else. Cool. Big damage. Talonflame busted. Talonflame should have lived the recoil too out this. I really like that we're using Sharp Beak, not Life Orb on this set too. A little bit less recoil. P-Blades, you can miss that. Never lucky. Alright. So I think the right play here is just Tailwind Close Combat into... It's so hard to say what the right play is here, right? Sticking any damage would win. They've already Terra'd. I guess you just Sleep Powder and Brave Bird. Or Sleep Powder Tailwind is better, because that guarantees the Ogre can just come in and click Opulse, right? Guarantees. 100%. Nice, hit the Sleep Powder. You know, that's really good. And then what we're going to do is it's going to open up Ogre to come in for free, and then we can just lock in like an Ice Beam or something. Yep, so next turn we can go Brave Bird, Close Combat, into bring out Kyogre and just click Close Combat, Ice Beam, win the game. Awesome. There we go. Might as well get this big damage now. Kyogre doesn't need Grass Tear at this point in the game because we have speed control. So you might as well get the most amount of damage off Sharp Beak, Double Dip, Flying Terra, Talonflame, Max Attack. Very, very cool, Mon. CC, big damage. Oof. Talonflame crit kills this thing. Come on, Talonflame. Come on. Do it for me, buddy. Let's go. BB, baby. It's funny. We actually used like dual Primal today, like Kyogre and Groudon, right? And it's funny that we fought so many Groudons, right? Just because like we have a really good matchup manipulating that weather to be exactly what we want. Like, if they want to use Groudon, we have a Lilligant, and like we can use Lilligant to influence like their other mons and stuff like that too. It's just so good. Like Lilligant's just great. Didn't matter if they woke up there. Kyogre just full sends an Ice Beam here. Cool. And remember, they already teared that Cali, so yeah, you know, we got the 1-turn sleep on the Wake. We luckily got the 3-turn sleep on the Cali. We hit our sleep powders this game. Like we did everything that we needed to do to win this one. Yeah, Tailwinds up doesn't really matter. CC and Ice Beam to close this one out. Pretty good set of games. He tried to protect there. Not really going to get him anything, but yeah, if you guys like this sort of content, you guys want to support, think about dropping a sub. We'd really like to have you. We're trying to get to 50K before the end of the year. We made it to 45,300 and change, so we're gaining about like anywhere between 8 to 10 subs a day. I just want to say, if you're someone that dropped a sub today, please let me know in the comments. I want to say thank you personally, and yeah, let me know also as well, what do you guys think about the new thumbnails you've been doing? Like the action shots with like Blender models. Let me know if you guys like these sort of thumbnails, just a different thumbnail style that I'm trying right now. You know, we have like 3 or 4 different styles of thumbnail on this channel. We have our like TCG, like, you know, like PNGs like overlaid and like edited in like Photoshop. We have like PNGs fused with like in-game shots. We have like the action shots here with the Blender models. Let me know which ones you actually like the most and what sort of thumbnails you think I should make moving forward. And yeah, without further ado, no more ado. Without anything else to say, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day, and yeah, peace out. I'll see you guys next time.